Calling the Lakeville Parks Commission meeting to order on Wednesday, June 10th at 7:05 p.m. in accordance with the governor's order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, general laws 30A, subparagraph 20, relating to the 2020 novel coronavirus outbreak emergency. The June 10th, 2020 public meeting of the Lakeville Parks Commission shall be physically closed to the public to avoid group congregation. However, to view this meeting in progress, please go to facebook.com/LakeCAM. You do not need a Facebook account to view the meeting. This meeting will be recorded and available to be viewed at a later date at www.lakecam.tv. Confirming all the members that they have access. As a preliminary matter, this is Scott Holmes. I'm the chairman of the Lakeville Parks Commission. Permit me to confirm that all members, staff, and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me. Commissioners, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Joe Kasha.
Yes.
Mike Nolan. Not here. Justin Bradley.
Affirmative.
Jesse Medford.
Affirmative.
And Nellie Woodburn, clerk.
Here.
Has Mr. Nolan come back?
Yes.
Mike Nolan.
I'm here.
Thank you.
All right, it took so long to set up, I had to go to the bathroom.
Okay. I have also done the staff in confirming Nellie's presence. And there are no anticipated speakers on the agenda. So introduction to the remote meeting. Good evening. This open meeting of the Lakeville Parks Commission is being conducted remotely, consistent with Governor Baker's executive order of March 12, 2020. Due to the current state of emergency in the Commonwealth, due to the outbreak of the COVID-19 virus, in order to mitigate the transmission of the COVID-19 virus, we have been advised and directed by the Commonwealth to suspend public gatherings. And as such, the governor's order suspends the requirement of the open meeting law to have all meetings in a publicly accessible physical location. Further, all members of public bodies are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. The order, which you can find posted with the agenda material for the meeting, allows public bodies to meet entirely remotely, as long as reasonably public access is afforded so that the public can follow along with the deliberations of the meeting. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will not feature public comment. For the meeting, Lakeville Parks Commission is convening by video conference via Zoom as posted on the town's website. For Zoom meetings, please note that this meeting is being recorded and that some attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you, and take care not to screen share your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. Meeting materials. All supporting materials that have been provided members of the body are available at the town's website unless otherwise noted. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda unless I note otherwise. Meeting business ground rules. We are now turning to the first item on the agenda. Before we do so, permit me to cover some ground rules for effective and clear conduct of our business and to ensure accurate meeting minutes. I will introduce each speaker on the agenda. After they conclude their remarks, the chair will go down the line of members, inviting each name to provide any comment, questions, or motions. Please hold until your name is called. Further, please remember to mute your phone or computer when you are not speaking. Please remember to speak clearly and in a way that helps generate accurate minutes. For any response, please wait until the chair yields the floor to you and state your name before speaking. If members wish to engage with other members, please do so through the chair, taking care to identify yourself. Finally, each vote taken in the meeting will be conducted by a roll call vote. Thank you for bearing with me on that. Okay. Hello, everyone. So for our first part of the agenda, we have meeting minutes to go over. And I will, let's see, we'll look at the first one, Saturday, February 9th, 2019. That was a Saturday morning meeting with Was that 2020?
No, this one is 2019.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Does anyone have anything to add to the minutes or anything that they would like to see adjusted? Mr. Bradley?
Nope.
I'm
Mr.
good.
Nolan?
I'm good.
You're good.
Do you have any?
I have read through and I'm good with what's on here.
I can make a motion that we accept the minutes from Saturday, February 9th, 2019 as submitted.
Do I have a second? All those in
Second.
favor? Justin Bradley?
Aye.
Mike Nolan?
Aye.
I would ask you two other gentlemen to vote, but you weren't there, so you can't vote on the minutes. And I also have an aye vote, Chairman Scott Holmes. Okay. Going to the second set of minutes, February 25th, 2019.
You cannot yet.
No?
Executive session.
Oh. Okay. Is there anything else that needs to be brought before the board? I know it may not be on the agenda, but has anything happened in the past 5 days that needs to be addressed quickly? Joe, anything?
You're muted.
Well, they were starting to allow some people down at John Pond for drills, excuse me. The drifters are asking, we've got a contract in the works. They're working on the insurance binder, probably going to start on Monday. So, because I'm going to bring in a porter, John, for them starting Monday. I'll get the field ready this weekend. Like I said, they're going to be there 5 days a week.
Okay.
We're going to iron out the details the next couple of days.
Okay. How about a fee?
We're going to work on that next couple of days.
Well, it
I
will
just
also
got the
include.
contract. We got to figure out what we're going to charge. I'll get a hold of you on that one there.
Okay. Well, we just got to factor in the porta johns then.
Yeah.
I have a
Nellie,
question.
you need me some information on that?
I will, yes.
Yeah.
Do
you.
you need the new control plan and the compliance attestation?
Those to me do not look like they don't apply to outdoor sports. It's more of an office thing.
There's a few items they need to check off. Yes, I would say a good 50% is not applicable. But it's a template, okay, that they have to formulate a plan and write it down for you and put it in writing how they are going to follow these precautions, like, keeping the kids separate. They're all using the same different equipment, hand gel, they're going to spray down the bathrooms, things like that. We've got other ones from the pickleball. We've got them from baseball. We've got them from the horseshoes. If you want to take a look at those and maybe that'll help them. But they have to formulate a plan that we can okay.
Yeah, I think they have one. I'm going to meet with Sarah tomorrow anyway, so I'll
Yep.
get that tomorrow from her.
They can use that template as kind of an idea.
We have to have the compliance
Yep.
attestation for the Board of Health.
Yep. We need the attestation and then we need the plan, and those along with the insurance binder, the money, and the schedule all have to be received before they can play.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
First, Joe, I want to let you know that the highway department let me know the other day that someone had.
I know.
You're shaking your head. Okay.
I saw it on Sunday. It's Monday morning. Yeah.
Okay. So they took care of it.
Yeah.
Somebody did a little vandalism down there, which is not unusual. And second, the only question I have is, how come we're doing porta potties when we have a bathroom there?
Because cleaning wise, it doesn't meet restrictions right now. I don't have anybody go in and clean it every half an hour. At the end of the day, I figure maybe the end of, maybe beginning of phase 3, maybe we can go to the new unit. But right now, there's no one there to clean it.
Okay, so who's paying for the porta johns?
Gonna roll that into the fee for the drifters. That's gonna be
Okay,
part of
for
their
it.
fee.
It just seems to me that a bathroom would be cleaner than porta johns.
Yeah,
I know,
you
but
get sinks and all that. So
they allow the porta johns to be cleaned once a day and cleaned out by the company once a week. That's what they're allowing.
A
Whereas if we
bathroom
provide a bathroom, we have to clean it morning and night and during the day, and have a deep clean each week.
Yeah.
We can't afford.
This is Justin. I have a question. So, and I apologize, I missed a few meetings here, but have we sent a statement out on the attestation requirements? I would assume everybody that wants to practice or everybody in any field is looking to do that. And obviously now there's a, let's call it a third or fourth requirement for every team. So has that been a note that's been sent out to all the heads? Like AAU, all the AAU teams, Little League, don't they all have to do the same thing?
Nellie, have you sent anything out?
I haven't sent anything out.
Okay.
I was actually going to ask everybody if you could just give me a list of who needs to get that information. Because I know, is it everybody? Because non-contact, right?
Well, presently only non-contact sports can play games. The contact sports, i.e. lacrosse, baseball, basketball, football, baseball, all of them, they can only do drills at this point.
And that's the question.
They still need to fill out the attestation and come up with a program. And Justin, to your point, Justin, I don't believe we've sent anything out to everyone. We've been responding as they've been contacting us.
Okay.
It's been very hectic.
Okay. Yeah, I just figure a statement that explains it in a very simple way would at least get them. They want to practice, right? So they, at least the AAU teams, I would guess, Little League, because phase 2 is now here. But obviously, there are new requirements that they probably haven't prepared for. So getting that in ahead of it.
So we'll have Nellie just if everybody can send Nellie an email so that she gets all the groups, or Nellie, you can go through your Excel spreadsheet and you can just send a little note out to everybody, along with the usual contract, insurance binder, payment, rosters, schedule. There are also 2 extra requirements that is being required at this point. And one is an attestation that they have to fill out. And another is they have to come up with a plan.
Yep.
And that way they can start working on those before they come to us and all of a sudden want to start on tomorrow and can't because they don't have this stuff.
Okay,
So
perfect.
I think good point by Justin. Let's get ahead of the ball. Thank you.
I'll send that out tomorrow.
Yeah, just, say all the usual stuff plus.
Okay.
And you can send them the template so that they can have an idea of what they need to do, and you can send them the attestation along with everything else.
Yeah, those are pretty general for everybody, so it's easy to just send it in that email.
Yep. And if somebody's is specific, they'll contact you back and you can take care of it.
Exactly. Okay.
Jesse, do you have anything to add since the last meeting?
Yeah, so the people that are playing basketball or skate park, we're supposed to call the police on them? Is that what we're supposed to do?
You were supposed to tell them to get off.
I was going to go run in there with 21 people and tell them to get out of there.
Yep. The court's closed. There still is a sign on the fence.
Yeah.
I guess they're not doing it on their own. I guess if somebody feels strong enough, they need to call the police. There was probably 35 there this afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Board of Health agent has he dispersed people last week, he said.
Yeah, well, they could drive through 5 times a day and kick people out if they wanted to. I'm tired of getting sworn at, so I'm not doing it anymore. But that's me. Mr. Nolan, do you have anything to add since the last meeting?
Yeah, I just had a couple questions. The skate park, open, closed. Playground is not open yet, right?
My take on those, we'll take them one at a time. It says phase 2 that the playgrounds are open, but that you have to clean them.
Right.
Number one, we don't have the personnel to clean them. So I don't know how we can officially open them. Number 2, the skate park. I guess my take on that would be that it's a non-contact sport and that we should take the lots off the skate park. I will entertain comments, and I'll start with Joe.
Unlock it. Go ahead.
Unlock it. Jesse.
Ski.
Okay. Justin?
Yeah, I agree. Open it up. It's non-contact.
Okay. Mike, you good with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. I mean, that's how I take it. I take it as I would commingle it right in there with horseshoes and tennis and pickleball. It's a non-contact sport.
We should put a sign saying that, with the social distancing and stuff, though.
Right. We should. Yeah. Yeah. And they'll rip that one down too. But that's okay. Yeah. We'll have to come up with something.
Yeah. No, to segue from that into, we were talking about the playgrounds. I think we're at the point where we need to bring this second part-time worker on. Bobby is working pretty much his maximum hours, mowing grass and trimming and doing the trash. If we want to have someone that they wipe down the playground once a day or whenever, and we have a lot of other work to be done, so it's in our budget. Nellie did the numbers for me today, and we still have approximately $11,000 from now until July 1st. So there's money in the 2020 budget, and we have money in the 2021 budget for a second person. So there's plenty of work from to be done. There's nothing getting down at John Pond. Clear Pond is going to require some sort of maintenance. So I'm thinking that we're going to need that second person. That we already voted to hire him, but I'm not sure. We kind of, with everything happening with the COVID, we kind of held off on it. What do you think about that?
Joe, your comments?
That's not we're not talking the Linda replacement, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But the Linda replacement, yeah, we're gonna need it. No doubt.
Right.
Especially if we open those bathrooms down at John Pond.
Yeah, and like I said, I plan on doing that the end of June, probably for phase 3. I'll keep it closed until then. See how it goes.
Okay. Justin, your thoughts?
When is the fiscal? July 1st?
Correct.
So,
We're talking a couple of weeks.
yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I obviously am a little bit out, but we need to hire someone, but it's going to take at least 2 weeks to post the thing. You're already into 2021, right? Or 20? Does that work? 20?
Well,
Next year's budget.
It's already been posted, and we already have an applicant. So.
Oh, we do. Okay, that's different. Yeah, I mean, I think my general opinion is if people are hungry to use the parks, we want them to use the parks. That's the point. So if we can figure out a way to do it and it's cost effective, it seems to make sense. But it was 2 weeks left in the month, in the year. So maybe it's a next year thing. Start date.
Okay.
Jesse, your thoughts?
I think we should hire this person, get him working.
Okay. Mike Nolan?
Yeah, well, I brought it up, so
Yep.
I definitely want to. I do have one question, though, as an aside. Who's going to clean the porta potties once a day? Do they come back every day and clean them?
No, that would be part of the plan for the group.
Hey, Scott, are you sure they have to be cleaned once a day? I didn't get that message. I know they have to have a hand sanitizer available near there, but I didn't see they had to be cleaned every day.
No, I didn't either, Joe.
So do we have to clean them every day?
I don't believe so. I think that's the whole thing about having the porta johns, is that there's very little touching. So that the clean out once a week by the company supposedly is good enough. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you're still opening and closing the door. You're still hitting the little button on the hand sanitizer. You're still grabbing the toilet paper or whatever you're doing. I don't know. To me, it doesn't make sense. But, I didn't read that either. But in all the plans, Horseshoes brought in their own porta-john. So they are going to clean their own porta-john. It's probably not a bad idea for somebody to go in there with a handy wipe and just wipe things down at the end of the day. It's just another added thing, I guess. But no, I believe you're right. I didn't see that, but I think it's a good idea.
So until we have the personnel to do bathrooms, we're going to keep all of the bathrooms at Ted Williams Camp closed as well?
I
Yes,
think
John
we have
Pond?
to. My feelings, I think we have to, because we don't have the personnel to clean them every day.
Okay.
I mean, what else can we do? I mean, we're all working 40-hour-a-week jobs. I mean, we're going to go down there and clean too.
No, I'm just confirming that.
Yeah, that would be my take, unless someone else has another thought on the.
But can we allow people to, sports down there without any bathrooms at all? That make any sense? I'm talking Ted Williams.
Yep. It's just like they let them go golfing and close didn't have the bathrooms open.
I know we're not a golf course though. We got kids playing. I mean, I'm just saying, how is that going to be perceived if we have allowed the park to be playing, all age groups and no bathrooms around? I think we got to do something.
Well, maybe we can work this new person in so that we get a cleaning, designate maybe the ones at by the soccer field to be cleaned once a day, between Bobby and this new person.
We get John Mirando here too.
John Mirando, right?
He closes them up.
Right. Well, I agree with Joe, though. We should have something open.
I do too, but my like I said, my comment before was we didn't have the personnel. If we
Right.
between John, Bobby, and this extra person, maybe we have enough to do it. So I did send this person an email today and asked him if he was still interested. Gave him my phone number. I haven't heard from him, but that doesn't mean he hasn't called me.
I thought there was two people interested, Scott. Did we have a girl and a boy?
Yep.
Okay.
But we voted to ask the young man if he wanted the job, and then the girl put the application in after, and the job specifically says until filled. Okay. I mean, he may not want to do it. He hasn't got back to me, so he may have something else going on. I don't know. I'm just waiting to hear from him, and we'll go from there. Anybody else have any comments?
Nope.
All right. Anything new since the last meeting?
That's something we got a lot of negative feedback on Clear Pond Park. People want the gates just open. Is that even a possibility?
Nope.
All right.
Not unless the selectmen want to take authority.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
We have to motion to executive session and not return to open session.
I make a motion that we move to executive session and not return to open session.
You have to say
Right.
why.
Okay, to review the minutes of Monday, February 25th, 2019.
Seconded.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Roll call.
Joe Kasha,
Aye.
Mike Nolan,
Aye.
Jesse? Jesse?
Aye.
Justin?
Aye.
Aye. So moved. The meeting is over.
Hey, I just wanted to say before Justin leaves, thank you for all the work you did. You did a great job with all that scheduling and all the other things you did. We appreciate it.
Oh, thanks. You guys did most of the hard work. I just tried to keep up. So
You were a great commissioner.
Thank you,
you.
Justin.
thanks, guys.
You.
You.